no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. And, Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend, don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave...
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will tie us at 3-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And some room to work. Niall Davis off to the races. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Niall Davis, 99 yards. And the Chiefs are in for 6. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Now here comes Kansas City. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Airing one out from Macklin deep. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jeremy Macklin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. A strong running. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs defense getting ready to roll. They were able to force that. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He says those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA halftime report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Texans trail at home at halftime. The Chiefs will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Novak set up to kick it away. Davis is going to get a running start here, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown. The Chiefs up by a touchdown. Now 1st and 10. Smith's got his man deep downfield, and that is a house call. Lead now at 14. Down to late in the first half. Smith's going to find his mark, and a quick 3-play drive into the score. The Chiefs up now by 21.
A yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Now it's the Princeton man. This is Spencer Ware. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Spencer Ware, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Well, they ran the toss, trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that because the scouting report told you this guy could flat out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And on last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Officially, no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
third and long. It's Osweiler. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it.
Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jamal Charles. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Jamal Charles, nobody in front, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jamal Charles, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is speculative at best, crazy at worst. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Goal is in the red zone this time. Charles the low set back. So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Santos now to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play.
Key 26, key 26.
Set! Green, 39, green! One last shot for Osweiler. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, I don't know what you want to call this, a blowout, a laugh, or whatever it is. This was not a game.
And I believe that you saw this coming early, identified it right in the beginning of the game, and it played out that way.
Well, and it did, and for this team, just a lot of confidence coming away from this one.
Confidence for them. For the other team, though, boy, what a dismal, dismal day.
So for Kansas City, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.